Hi and welcome to my channel. So I'm very excited today because I'm going to be talking about my all-time favorite topic, NHS UK jobs that are currently recruiting overseas workers, giving visa sponsorship with no IELTS needed and indeed no experience needed, which means if you're in the UK at the moment looking for a fantastic opportunity to switch, these jobs are going to be perfect for you. If you're still out of the UK looking for a way to get into this country without spending thousands of pounds getting bankrupt, then these opportunities are also perfect for you. And let me tell you something. I would like you to drop a comment in the comment section below. Tell me which country you're watching this video from. I would love to know where on earth you are at the moment. But let me tell you, this month I supported a family to come to the UK. They spent less than £2,000 for a family of 5. Let this sink in. They spent less than £2,000 to relocate to the UK as a family of 5 through one of these jobs that I'm going to share in today's video. So contrary to popular opinion, you don't need to spend thousands of pounds to get to the UK. But let me tell you something. You need to be ready to put in the work. You need to be ready to understand what the jobs need inside out. You need to be ready for excellence for you to stand any chance of getting any of these opportunities that I'm sharing. So I'm not sat here to say to you, it's a walk in the park. No, there is work to be done. But obviously, if you're watching these videos, then I'm sure that you're serious about this journey and you are ready for the work. So drop a comment in the comment section below and say, I will implement this. And so in today's video, I'm going to be sharing with you 3 of these jobs, not just one, but I'm sharing 3 of these jobs. And let me tell you what I like about the first job. The first job is going to give you access to some of the best opportunities when it comes to career progression. If you were meeting for the first time, my name is Melvis. I started my own UK journey as a carer 13 years ago in the UK. I then progressed, I've done nursing, I've done 2 master's degrees, and I now work as an advanced nurse practitioner, which is the most senior clinical nursing job in the profession. So I've got 12 years of experience working for the NHS. In fact, I get paid a lot of money by various organizations, NHS and private, in the UK to come and teach their staff about career progression opportunities, how to apply for jobs, and all of that. So I know what I'm talking about. And that's why career progression for me, it's the ultimate. It's not about getting to the UK. It's what you do with yourself when you get to this country that ultimately matters. So the first option, the first job is going to give you access to the best opportunities for career progression. And by the way, if you're not aware, if you need to contact me, you're sat there thinking, Melvis, I need support with my own career progression, with applying for these jobs and these opportunities, check the comment section below. And you're going to see my contact details as my email address, as well as my WhatsApp number. And you can contact me at your earliest convenience, obviously, after watching the whole of this video, because you want to find out what these 3 jobs are. Also, we have a live session tonight. So today we start from 8:30 p.m. prompt UK time. This live session is going to be about dissecting these jobs, looking at your own personal circumstances and seeing which one is best for you. What do they need? Have you got any questions for me? And by the way, drop them in the comment section below. So you have to be registered to attend the session. If you've registered and can't attend, that's fine. You will have access to the recording immediately after the live session. So like I say, check the comment section below and make sure that you register, obviously, if something that you're interested in. So we'll go through these NHS jobs, which ones gives visa sponsorship, how do you know, how do you apply, interview preparation. Again, I've had loads of people that have had their interviews this month so far, and the interviews are getting more technical. So we'll also go through those interview questions that have been asked, which NHS hospitals have given them the sponsorship. What did they ask at the interview? How are you expected to respond to these questions? And literally all of the nitty-gritty that you need. So I'm looking forward to seeing you at that session. It's tonight. We start promptly 8:30 p.m. UK time. I'm going to join in a little bit earlier, just so if you want to have a chat and all of that before we start promptly, then obviously be my guest. So like I said, check the comment section below. Job number two is the easiest of all of them. Job number 3 is one that if you're thinking, look, I've worked so much in life, I cannot be bothered, I need a soft life, and I want visa sponsorship, but I don't want so much stress, job number 3 is going to be the best for you. If you're somebody who is older, who is more mature, look, job number 3 is even perfect. I know there are many people that are worrying about their age. They're like, Melvis, I'm already in my 50s, in my 60s. What can I do? This job is perfect. And that's why I am particularly talking about it. So you need to hear about all 3. So what is job number 1? So job number 1 is the carer job. Yes, I'm sure you've heard about carer jobs, but this is not just a normal, ordinary carer job. NHS carer jobs allow you to come with dependents. This is something that is huge. This is something that I have been talking about for like vaccines my existence. It is the best employer for you to go for. These are entry level jobs, which means you don't need any degree, any experience, any qualifications, and you can come with your family. So whether you're already in the UK looking to switch, or you're still out of the UK, you can go for these opportunities. So again, that's why I said it's going to give you access to some of the best opportunities for career progression. For example, nursing, they're currently also recruiting. I'm supporting many of you that are here to apply for those free nursing courses so you can upgrade your career, because like I say, it's not coming to the UK. It is what you do with yourself when you get here that makes it worthwhile. There are thousands, if not millions, of people in the UK that are suffering, they are broke, they are struggling, and despite the opportunities that this country brings, they're not able to take them for whatever reason. That's a massive shame. That's a missed opportunity, because this country is brilliant if you know your way around. That is why I keep going on about it. So drop a comment in the comment section below and say career progression. You didn't come here to suffer. You didn't come here to be worse off than you were back home. You are here to progress. You're here for excellence, and you're here for only the best opportunities. Look, I'm somebody that I'm very unapologetic about my career progression. The only reason I came to the UK was because I wanted to become an advanced nurse practitioner. I had no other objective. I would never have considered coming to this country if it was just to come and exist here and be mediocre, struggling, broke. Let me tell you, I would rather be back home. I know we're all under different circumstances, but I'm only speaking up for myself. This country is not worth it if you're not going to be progressing, earning more money, and living a good life. There's no reason to come here to suffer. I mean, it doesn't make sense to me. But anyway, talking about suffering and being broke, I have a support group called the Work From Home Tribe, all about work from home jobs, easy ways for you to make money online, side business ideas for you to get started. It's called the Work From Home Tribe. I have a second YouTube channel dedicated exclusively to this. We are having a live masterclass tomorrow as well as after tomorrow. So two masterclasses to go through all these opportunities. When you join, again, I'm going to drop a link in the comment section to join the Work From Home Tribe. And when you join, you have access to those companies straight away, instantly, work from home jobs, obviously. And you have access to different ways you can earn money. And during our live masterclasses coming up tomorrow and the day after, we're going to really dissect these opportunities, answer the questions you have, and look at ways to supplement your income. And let me tell you something. These work from home jobs I'm talking about, I currently make between £5,000 to £10,000 every single month doing these work from home jobs. And excluding my nursing job as an advanced nurse practitioner, I make about £15,000 to £20,000 every single month doing various side hustles. I have speaking engagements. I've got different things that I do, and I'm going to share them with you during that session as well, so that you can see how you can maximize the opportunities that this country brings. I'm somebody that I think one of the things is that in the UK, people feel that everyone's broke, everyone's suffering, they don't have opportunities, and that's because people are not open with how much they earn. I have a huge group of friends, very high earners, everybody's doing beautifully well, but let me tell you something, you cannot know because no one talks about it, and I think it's unfair. We need to be open to talking about the opportunities in the UK to make extra money and not just working. There's a place and time for work. That's why I talk about work and career progression, but you need to have a plan B, because these jobs are going to give you sponsorship. They'll give you the basics in life. They'll give you UK citizenship. But let me tell you, they will not give you money. You need to use your knowledge from the jobs that you've acquired to translate that into something else. And that's what I'm talking about in today's video. So check the Work From Home Tribe in the comment section and definitely join. I'm also going to drop a link to that YouTube channel. It's called Nurse Melvy's Money Diary. And if you're somebody who is interested to earn extra money, which you should be, by the way, then check that channel out. Subscribe. I drop videos there every single day because I'm passionate about early retirement. I want to retire before I turn 40. That's always been my plan, always been my dream. And so that's job number one. I get very, very carried away. But anyway, let me go to job number two. So job number two is working as a porter. And by the way, for job number one, the UK currently needs over 14,000. In fact, the NHS has over 14,000 vacancies at the moment. So this is not something that I'm saying you should start tomorrow. You need to start the application today. So drop a comment in the comment section below and say 14,000 jobs, because this is huge. And remember, some of the vacancies actually need so many people. You can have one vacancy, for example, that needs like 100 people. So this is a massive opportunity for you to pursue. And so job number two is working as a porter. So by the way, do you know who a porter is? This is one of those jobs that Many people don't really apply because you cannot apply for what you don't know in the first place. I only know about these jobs because of my extensive experience and knowledge within the NHS, as well as the fact that I get paid by these organizations to go talk about these jobs. So I do extensive research about the jobs to make sure that I'm up to date, as well as my clinical background to talk about them. So porters, what they do is support with patient transportation. So you transport a patient or an equipment or whatever from point A to point B. It's really simple, right? That's why I said this is the easiest of all the jobs. And it's for men and women, by the way. So it's a unisex job. So if you're watching this and you're thinking, Melvis, I'm a lady, can I do this job? I'm a man, can I do this job? Yes, it is unisex. So men and women can do it. So it's really easy. Let me give an example. In case you're sat there and you're thinking, Melvis, how does this actually work? And by the way, if you're enjoying this content, I want you to hit the subscribe button below. Turn on that notification button because you want to be the first person that is notified every day when I drop a new video on here. Also, if you know anybody, your loved one, your hubby, your wife, your kids, your nieces, your nephews, your friends, anyone that is looking for jobs in the UK that wants something legit, yes, legit, then please share this video with them. You never know whose success you're going to be dealing with. So share this with them. And just one thing, actually, I am currently supporting a family that paid £19,000 to relocate to the UK on a charity worker visa, got to the UK, didn't know how to apply for jobs, not working, stranded, after spending £19,000 to get to the UK. They then paid £7,500 to another company to get a COS for a carer job, which they did. But guess what? Still stranded with no job. Look, there are certain things that they just don't make sense to me anyway. But let me tell you something. There is no way to get a legit UK COS and visa sponsorship without applying for jobs the legal pathway. The only way that you're going to sleep at night and not have one eye open is when you know that you've applied for jobs legally. There are many people in the UK now that feel stranded. They are stressed out, even though they are in the UK, and people back home are like, hey, you're relocating. You know, when you send those photos on social media and everybody's like, oh my God, you're in the UK. Let me tell you something. Inside, you're broken. And that is because you've come to this country, you've got your visa, you've got your documents, but you know that it's not legit. You know that Home Office is going to catch up with you at any point in time. Let me tell you something. If you've not applied for jobs the legal way, do an interview, get a COS that you've not paid for, you have not arrived the UK. You're on your way, but you're not there yet. So if you're already physically in this country, the big advantage you have is the face-to-face interviews. That is something that, because from my experience supporting people in my private coaching program, I've got people that have missed out on amazing interview opportunities because the employers didn't agree to do a virtual interview. So when you're already in the UK, it is to maximize the fact that you're here in order to apply for jobs and get a job legally. But let me tell you something, you're not here yet. You only arrive the UK when you get here legally, getting a job legally that you can sleep and settle and see your kids and know that, look, I'm in the UK. It's not about photos on social media, like I say. I mean, there's more to the UK, but we know that. I don't want to get into too much details, but anyway, I'm sure you get me. So drop a comment in the comment section below and say legal jobs in the UK. I've got a lot of experience dealing with all of this, and I'm sharing this for those of you that are still back home. Don't be tempted to use shortcuts to get to this country. But anyway, job number 2 is about transporting a patient from A to B. And currently they have over 2,000 vacancies for this particular opportunity, which means if you're wanting to become a porter in the UK, you stand a very good chance. And let me tell you, because I know when I share most of the details that I share on this channel, these are opportunities that I know because of my experience within the NHS. So if you're watching my videos, there'll be a lot of information that you have. I know it can be very stressful sometimes, and you can say, oh, Melvis, there you go, you're talking too much. But if I didn't like talking too much, I wouldn't actually be on YouTube, isn't it? That's why I'm here sharing my information. And by the way, I don't consider myself a YouTuber. That's why the style of my videos is very different. It's conversational. I'm just sharing my information with you. I don't edit my videos because, it's just raw as it is, because I'm a coach. That's the difference. I am a coach, and my role is to nudge you to be able to go for the best opportunities. I'm not just sharing this so that you can watch it and get excited and be like, oh, no. I need action. So I'm a coach, like I say, very proud of that, very, very keen. Like I say, I get paid quite a lot of money by companies to do that because I put myself out there as a professional coach. So The way you carry yourself as well in the UK, let me say this, is going to be very important. I know some people in our culture, especially, we like to be very modest. We're taught about modesty. Let me tell you, in the UK, you need to be all out about your knowledge, your experiences if you want to succeed. This is why many of us are not able to get jobs, because we've got the skills, we've got the knowledge, we've got the experience, but we don't know how to put it out there. You need to brag about your experience. Look, I'm sat here saying these jobs don't need experience, they don't need a degree, they don't need hours, they don't need this. If you have those things, can you imagine how you can use them to come across and be the best candidate? That's what you need. So don't sit there and say, hey, Melvis, there she goes again. Oh, I've done my nursing course, I've done this. Yes. That's how I get every single interview successfully that I go for in the UK, because I've learned to be confident about my achievements, to be confident about my career, and to talk confidently about my knowledge, because I spent a lot of time, knowledge, years and experience acquiring that. And let me tell you something, you should be proud of your achievements. If you're waiting for somebody to come and pat your back and say, hey, you've done so well, nobody's coming. You are responsible for that. But anyway, job number 3. So job number 3 is a good old maternity support worker. Oh my God. Look, if you're somebody you're a lady, you know what I mean? You're in your 40s, in your 50s, in your 60s, you're wanting to come to the UK, or you're already in the UK looking to switch, and you're like, I don't want all these jobs that, you know what I mean? Too much, all of that. This one is perfect, because when you get in, you're supporting, to be moms, you're supporting new moms, you're supporting new babies. It's very nurturing. Does this mean that men cannot do this job? Of course, men can do this job, because men can even become midwives. Many doctors are men. So, of course, men can also apply for this. But all I'm saying is this job is unisex and it's really, really chilled. You just need to know, like I say, you're nurturing and supporting. And there is no age restriction for any of these opportunities I'm sharing. So, drop a comment in the comment section below and say no age restriction, because the older you are, the better it is. And let me tell you something, I keep saying this. If you're worrying about your age, that'll make it even worse. Because if you feel that you should have been achieving more and you're not doing more to achieve what you should have achieved, you're going to feel even worse. So you can as well get started today to apply for those jobs. So leave a comment in the comment section below and say, Melvis, I will apply today. Like I said, we have that live session today. We start from 8:30 p.m. prompt UK time. I need to see all of you attending that session so we can get really deep into each of these opportunities. And for this maternity support worker job, they currently have 9,000 vacancies. That's massive. So again, what excuse do you have not to get any of the jobs I'm talking about? Like I say, it's not a walk in the park. If you're already a member of my private coaching program, you know what I always say, it takes time, it takes effort, but it is worth it in the end. And obviously, like I say, it's the NHS that is recruiting for this. I have shared extensively detailed videos on here about how to apply for NHS jobs. But if you feel that you need more information about it, drop a comment in the comment section below and say NHS UK jobs. When I see that, I know that you need support and you need more experience and you need more guidance in order for you to apply. But check the comment section below. If you need to contact me, do so at your earliest convenience, and leave a comment and say, Melvis, I watched this video till the end. Then I know that you've listened to everything I've spoken about. You know all the 3 jobs, and indeed you will apply. So leave a comment and say, I watched this video till the end, because that's very important. You need the details. Like I say, I can get very chatty sometimes, but that's because I'm a coach. I'm not a YouTuber. That is the difference. I'm here for your career progression, to get you doing what you should be doing, and not to entice you to feel like everything is rosy. There is work to be done. And share this with your loved ones. Check this out here.